I'm trying to show off like the UV, I think that's what it's called, where it's like shiny. It's a really interesting where they chose to do it. It helps like sell the glitchy effect. Like right here, it looks like there's a sticker that got stuck, but it's just part of the cover. And then here's the back. I can't get the sticker off. I don't love stickers on my books, but I can't get it off, so I'm gonna have to struggle with it. Lean you up just a little bit. Nano-infested doomsday RPG about cybernetic misfits and punks raging against a relentless corporate hell. Morkborg hacked. That's what? Oh yeah, I should try the hairdryer trick. One thing I want to point out is this game is by, judging by its ribbons, which I approve of. So, we love that. We're so happy for it. Again, I love their use of like pink ribbons and the purple on this. It's just great. It's just delightful. Oh, the sticker was supposed to be on the plastic wrap. Oh, good to know. Well, I'm gonna get it off one way or another. I don't want to leave it there. Full disclosure, I've not played Morkborg. I've not played Cyborg. This is my first time. I like thumbed through Cyborg, but I have not read it. And then I've read quite a bit of Morkborg, but I haven't played it. But I know a lot of people have played it. I could be entirely wrong, but I was under the impression that Morkborg and its related variants was more, with Loving Tone, GM Fiat when it came to balancing monsters. But I could be pleasantly surprised it came with a monster manual. I was talking about this game. This is, I don't know about the monsters in Morkborg, or my water disappeared, or Cyborg yet, but I would be interested to see if there was like a monster manual, or like, I'm sure that someone on Itch has put together a monster collection for this, is what I was talking about. One thing I love about the, oh, cool. You played it. Thanks, Pookie. One thing I love about the Morkborg books is that they have these easy-to-reach tables in the front matter and in the back matter. Like, this is, I think this is pretty much all the rules right here. And from what I understand, the Cyborg is a little bit different. Let me actually drop a link to Cyborg in case anybody wants to look at it. This is like the Morkborg collection and less of a direct link to Cyborg, but there you go. But I know Cyborg has a few adjustments compared to Morkborg, not many. Someone, I feel like there's someone right behind me. Thank you for the water. But the world is ending again and again and again, and we have corporations that want to ruin our lives, apparently. So, I want to see what kind of pocket, I don't know, I'm going to build a, I don't know. What's my name? I need a name. We're going to go with 45. Fix. Oh, you guys can't see. There's names over here. Scoot you over. Scoot on over. Oh, my light. Sorry. I'm figuring. So here's the names. I got Fix. Pocket lint. What kind of pocket lint do I have? I got 41. Folded note with the address of an unmarked slums door. 5. Temple of the anti-human death cult. Great. Seems good. And what is the weather today while we are in the city of Psy? It is corrosive acid rain. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very fun. All right, so Cyborg. As far as I can tell, it does not come with a table of contents. I think that's true for Morkborg as well. I was kind of surprised. They messed up the world, they left us. The world is ending again and again, constantly in flux, shifting, distorting, always reborn as something worse. Destruction by ecological catastrophes, the fallout of history's belligerence by modern man-made miseries, or blood spilled by the reckless machine of capitalist supremacy. Mankind's greatest ability truly is to destroy itself in creative ways, designer demise, consumer customized death, endlessly on repeat. Poisonous space rocks, nuclear weapons, cyclical revolutions, warring nations, warring corporations, warring neighbors, pandemics, tsunamis, volcanoes, in between it all, direct person-machine interfaces, tactical neural implants, and bacteria from outer space hijacking interstellar nanobiotics. And the sky is full of ads. Everyone is infected, infested with something. Everyone wants something from everyone else. Everyone is a liar and a cheat. Everyone wants more cards. Welcome, creds. Everyone wants more creds. Welcome, the year is 20x3. Welcome to the city of Y. Welcome to the Psy. So that's fun. I think that's pretty cool. We should have burned the city centuries ago. So now we have what seems to me is quite a bit of world building. Yeah, it is 2023. The sky isn't quite full of ads and it doesn't rain acid, but have you heard the good news about Lansing? New capitalist rule from glass towers in Central. So this is like, as far as I understand, a lot of this is just from fun art, a lot of flavoring. These are the corporations. Here's a map of the battlefield. These are your enemy, by the way. These are the bad guys. We've got Synergy, Water and Power Go, Royal West Shipping Co., Alanison, Grave Melsborg, Spectral FT, Banks and Holdings. I really love these logos. I love fictional logos. I think they're so fun. I don't know what this place is. That's cool. This must be a cult or something. The corporal logos are very fun. So I think this just dives more into the lore of the location. This talks about Royal West Shipping. There's no escape from the city, even with 3 ways out, air, sea, and space. The ports offer the illusion of escape from within the labyrinthian universe of steel, concrete, and abandoned warehouses. A black market of imports from what's left of the rest of the world, far from the prying cameras of the Sea Corps. So long as the bribes keep flowing, drugs and guns, clubs and fun. This is the entertainment districts of Psy's true citizens. Corpse mobs, VIP celebs, and street gangs vie for dominance, their gunfights drowned out only by the cacophonous hedonism on display. So, just like I said, quite a bit of flavoring. That's honestly a rad description. Like, holy heck. Very cool. I'm down for the flavoring. One thing that I want to point out is the page numbers on every page. They're going to be a different font, which is really cool. There are details at the back of the book on Corpse. Oh. You right. You right, Alan. Cool. Then we have the industries. Size industrial zones are nightmarish sectors. Sorry, you guys can't read it. I'll scoot it down. The industrial zones are nightmarish sectors, gargantuan in scale, overflowing with poison and peril. The stone isle of Mosscroft reigns foulest of them all, a toxic hellscape, rivaling Central in size. A barbed wire labyrinth of fume-spewing factories and overtaxed power plants where the overworked and underpaid are herded like cattle to toil until they break. Industry must feed Psy's eternal consumption. The sickening smog especially shrouds western Mosscroft, fed by K-Tel Maker's chemical textile plant in the ACGS weapons factory. The stench, however, is unbearable to the south, where fish and other biomatter are processed by AST into edible, non-edible products. I don't know, this is giving Ohio vibes. This is Ohio. It's not funny what's happening in Ohio. I'm sorry. But also, it's giving Ohio. Then we have the slums. So I think this just breaks down the different, this is a fish. Yeah. I think this just breaks down the different districts that are in the city of Psy. And each page is full of flavor. It's vibrant, it's shiny, it's loud. The font is super fun. The in-betweens. This starts with a period. That's interesting. The salary folk, the cubicle zombies, the cogs in the machine are stored, live here. And are stored is crossed out. This is probably where I live, to be honest. Overcast by an oppressive vista of faceless concrete, brutalism advertised to it every waking moment. There's a disease here, as irreparable as flickering light. Hyper-local gentrification will flood a sector with trend thralls and boutique entrepreneurs. Days later, they're gone, exploiting another hidden gem like a plague of locusts scouring a dying earth. Ugh. Burnchurch Hex is currently surging with pop-up food stalls selling mycobiotic meat grown illegally underwater in Go. Very fun. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is so cool. Hello, Friar and the Thief. Hey, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We'll flood a sector with train. Oh, it's Miami. So those are, I believe, like districts that we were looking at. I think we're still kind of looking at districts. Like I said, there's no table of contents. I think it just wants you to just dive in. And then I think this is the character. No, this is the headline section. We will create a headline because I think that sounds fun. The Wretched World. This says miserable. If you can't read this, it says miserable headlines. It took me a long time to figure out what it said. Edgy might not be the right word, but certainly dark in some ways. The Wretched World Continuous Ruin is fully covered by corp-owned propaganda machines, news teams twisting truth into fear-mongering ad campaigns, but every once in a while, actual terrible truths emerge from the cacophony of lies. The Game Master GM rolls a die each midnight. A result of one activates a miserable headline. A D66 determines which event makes the rounds on the news that night. Yeah, so we're gonna see what terrible headline falls on us, for sure. What is our terrible headline for today? I rolled a 66. All right. Technological rapture? Question mark? As the Vitalist transformation mega temple goes silent and its known members alongside thousands of others have vanished, the public must wonder, have their goals of whole brain emulation finally achieved? 50% of the PC's contacts, associates, and enemies are now gone. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so now it says system. So I assume this is us getting into the rules of the game a little bit. Sorry. You are encouraged to break every single rule in this book except one. Player characters cannot be loyal to or have sympathy for the corpse, the cops, or the capitalist system. They might find themselves reluctantly forced to do missions for them or their minions, but make no mistake, they are the enemy. So I do love that call out. That's fun. You see, I can't read this. It's so dark now. All right, at least while I make a character. I think it reads well on screen maybe, but I can't see it, unfortunately. I'm gonna lean it up. I'm still figuring out this setup. It's fine. Make a punk. You begin with 2d6 times 10 on an anonymous cred stick, some cheap clothes, a retinal cam RCD, and stuff. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's cred. 2d6 times 10. I don't know what the symbol is. How much cred do I start with? 65. I lost my pen. There it is. 65 cred times 10. So 650 cred. 650 cred, I guess. That's pretty good. Cash and gear. And let's roll a d8. I got a 7. Old school motorcycle fuel is hard to come by. That's for you, PV, if you're still in chat. Okay, and then a d12. I got a 3. A bio ID scanner can track a person within 50 meters. All right. And then a D12. Another D12. 12. A random nano power. Make a punk. Roll your abilities. Randomize your stuff. Roll your debt. Roll your glitches. Roll your hit points. Get shit done. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Roll your abilities. Alright, so we're at our ability section. Yeah. Thank you. Bike, bioscanner, random nano power. Good to know. Okay, abilities. We are making a character for Cyborg. We are. Oh my god, you guys. Actually, I forgot. Free League sent me this, too. I'm going to be showing off the asset pack. The asset pack comes with this amazing... sorry, I'm going to zoom you out. Comes with this amazing character pad, which includes 50 freaking sheets. 50 freaking character sheets. That's so great. So I'm going to use that. I rolled in my name. My name was... I rolled that earlier. My name is Fix, which is great because I love writing them. I have a small nano thing, I think. I think that goes here. I can't remember what I rolled. What did I get? A bio ID scanner. I'm gonna put this stuff here. I don't know. I don't know if this is where it goes yet, but it's where I'm putting it. And I have a bike. See, I don't know what goes here and what goes here. Probably doesn't go here. I'll put it over here. I have a bike and a nano power. All right. Yeah, this is, I love this. This is really cool to me. This thing. Okay, next. This has all the stuff we need. I'm trying to scoot. Okay, there we go. So, abilities, agilities are sneak, dodge, dive, drive, and auto fire. Knowledge is science, use tech or app. We have present, snipe, shoot, use, nano, charm, strength, grapple, lift, throw, and then we have toughness, survive, poison, and elements. Oh, I'm like, I want to be seen. All right. Okay. Roll 3d6 and use the table to generate ability scores from -3 to +3. Classless punks roll 4d6. Where are the classes? How do I have a class? Oh. Alright, these are classes. Okay. Corp killer. What class do I want to have? Are you're Forsaken Gangoon? Alrighty. Let's pick a class. I like Burned Hacker a lot. Shunned Nanomancer. I'm gonna go with Burned Hacker. Because that sounds cool. What does the coffee... What does the coffee tell you? They seem helpful. We can just... Is there a coffee cup somewhere? Oh, this guy. That's what you... Sorry. I was like, what is there a coffee? Oops, sorry. So here's our coffee cup, dude. Oopsie, it looks like you are near your current free minutes limit. Remember, exceeding the limit is against company policy and will result in negative salary code. Have a productive day. And then we have some flavor text. This square right here seems important. Carrying capacity, you can carry strength +8 normal size items without a problem. After that, strength and agility DRs increase by 2. You can't carry more than twice strength +8. Hello, we're making a character. Okay. Alrighty. This is a lot. Let me just get 3d6. I don't need my whole, oh god, I don't need my whole dice kit over here. Okay, roll 3d6 and use the table to generate ability scores. Okay. 4, 9. We got 10. So we rolled 10. Our character's name is Fix, which I love because I love reading and writing Fix. So I'm a fan of a character named Fix. The mug is a cop. Yeah, the mug is a cop. Okay, so I rolled a 10, which means I'm at +0, -0. Punks with a class follow their class's instructions and roll 3d6 for the rest of their abilities. Okay. So I think I need to go to my class now, from what I'm understanding. I'm a dummy, so we'll see. To succeed on a test, roll a d20 plus your ability with the result equal to or greater than the difficulty rating. All right, so that's what DR is. It's difficulty rating. Enemies and opponents don't roll to attack. Instead, the player character rolls to defend or resist. Love that. When an opponent has to roll to resist poison or find a hidden trap wire, for example, they roll a flat d20 against difficulty rating. And then we have the difficulty ratings with simple, routine, easy, normal, difficult, really hard, almost impossible. So we're going to go with the burned hacker class. You were one of the sharpest deckers in Psi. No one could use tech or warp the world with an app like you could. Period, ampersand. You don't know what went wrong. You messed up. Maybe you were tricked. Maybe you got sloppy. You glimpsed the terrible truth and now you're burnt. No collective, no fallback, nothing. I love having a traumatized character. I love it. Love opportunities for it. Love to play it out. Thank you. Thank you, Cyborg, for this opportunity. All right, so I built an app. Let's roll a d6 to see which app I built. That's a 3. Boom, boom. D4 near, I'm gonna write, do I write that down? I'm gonna write it here. My app is boom, boom. I don't know. D4 nearby simple devices, lamps, monitors, cameras, etc. explode. D6 damage to up to D4 targets. Very cool. Very cool. Is that gold ink on? It is. It's like a gold. It's like a gold ink. I replied to myself. Just gotta say hello. Sometimes you gotta check in with yourself there, Friar and the Thief. All right. Abilities. HP, toughness plus D6. I don't know what my toughness is. Is it just 0? Because I rolled a 0 for my abilities. So I think everything's a 0. I don't get a plus to anything. It's all 0. Oh, that's such a bummer. All right, so what's my toughness? 2. Oh, my character is going to die. Where do I put this? Here? 2. Glitches is D2. D2, okay. Odds 1 evens 2. Okay, so I have 1 glitch, I guess. Oh, I put a D2 here. That's what it means. Okay, figuring it out. Figuring it out. Twitch is awful at threading. Twitch is not great. It's the worst at threading. Absolutely. All right. Did this page have anything on how to build? I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I think I am. Oh wait, we have our flowchart. It doesn't say when to choose. Oh, that's an optional. Choosing a class is optional. Well, I wanted to choose a class. Choose a randomized class and follow the class's instructions for gear, abilities, hit points, debt, and glitches. Okay, let's... And then this page... Okay, so this is all I need. On a deep dive of the cybercosmos, you've discovered a terrible truth. I love terrible truths. Tangle Blessings is built on terrible truths. 6. An unknown collective has opened the back doors into Psi's major data nodes. No hackers have claimed this credit. Ooh, okay. An unknown collective. I love a good unknown collective. Okay. So do that. Then you roll your abilities, which I did already. And it's +0. So I think I just have a 0 for literally all my abilities. Which is such a bummer. But at least they're not negative. Wait. Cutting edge. Oh. Roll 3d6 + 2 for knowledge. Okay. A 3d6 + 2 for knowledge. That's going to be 2, 6, + 2, 8. 8 knowledge. Unhealthy living. Roll 3d6 - 1 for strength and toughness. Okay. 1. I totally missed this somehow. So that's going to be 9 - 1. It's going to put me at 8 for... Why did I put a 2 in toughness? Oh! I know what that means now. Okay. I get it. So this is going to be 6 + 1 is 7. 7 + 2 is 9. So 8 for strength and toughness. Wow, my knowledge and my strength and my toughness are all 8. Okay. Start with a cyber deck with a knowledge. A cyber deck. Okay. I don't know where I put that yet. I don't know what that counts as. Start with a cyber deck with knowledge +4 slots and a random app. Like, is the cyber... I'm gonna put it here. I assume it's equipment. So, yeah. I assume. Because it just says to roll 3d6 and use the table to generate ability scores. Do you do that... It just says roll 3d6. Do you do that for each ability? It doesn't say, but it does say to generate ability scores. I assumed it was across the board. So like I have a +0, -0. Roll for each ability. All right. So then... But I don't do that. I think I only do it for the ones where... Oh, wait, there's my creds. I had 650 creds. I think I only do it for the ones where it doesn't give me specific instructions. Boom Boom was my app. So, like, it doesn't give me instructions for agility and presence, so I think that's where I roll the 3d6. I feel confident in that. Okay, so I need an agility score. 1 + 2 is 3, + 6 is 9. And that's a +0. So I guess it's just 9? If I'm looking at this chart, throw this away after getting your scores. So that's, I'm gonna assume it's a 9. I don't know. It might just be 0. I think it's 0. Okay, and then presence is going to be another 9, which means it's 0. Okay, and then hit points is my toughness plus a d6. My toughness is 8. So 8 plus 3, that brings my hit point to 11. Well, my max at 11. All right. Okay, so then we're going to go back to our flowchart. Randomize your stuff. We still need to roll our debt, and we have 1 glitch, or we have a 2D. So I assume we're just going to keep going. Roll for features, style, and obsession. Yeah, heck yeah. I want to roll for style. Roll a D100 for style. That's a 33. Ghoul. My style is ghoul. Heck yeah. Hello, the real salties. Welcome in. Also, Gorbig. Hello, hello. Hello, 2 new people. Hello, welcome in. We're looking at Cyborg. Free League was kind enough to give this to me, and we're using the Cyborg character sheet pad, which comes in the Cyborg asset pack, which we'll look at shortly. All right, and then we need a feature, which is another D100 roll. Let's see what we got. 25. What do we got? Dueling Scars. Hell yeah. Love that. Okay. Oh, we got once. Oh, see, I love stuff like this. This is my jam. This is like my favorite. Oh yeah, the art style is everything. Oh, no, I'm gonna use my Valentine's Day dice. That is a 9. So my wants are justice. Justice. Oh, it says apps right there. Okay. I'm seeing Fix just come to fruition. I don't know how hard this game is. I don't think it's super hard. I'm making a character on stream right now, and it's pretty easy. That's a 12. Loudly choose gum. Oh, I hate that. It's also, I think, difficulty is subjective, so I don't know what you consider hard. Hard for you might be a heavy role-playing game. Hard for you might be something that requires tracking a lot of stats. So if you feel like extrapolating a little bit on your definition of hard, I'm happy to try to fill in some gaps where you might be confused or need clarification on stuff. All right, current obsession, a D100. That is going to be a 69. Nice, nice, nice. I'm obnoxious. I'm sorry. Slack lining. I don't know what that means, but I'm obsessed. I'm straight up obsessed. All right. Then we have weapons. I don't think we get weapons yet. But this is a really cool page. Oh, how do I read it? That's up to you. This is a game where you get to... Slacklining is tightrope walking. Oh, I'm obsessed. Between 2 threes. Hi, Calitha. Yeah, sure, I knew that for sure. Because I'm so obsessed with it. Oh, also, you begin with one of these. D12 or by class. I think... What did my class tell me I start with? Did it tell me? What weapon do I start with? Roll D8 for weapon, and D2 for armor. Oh, and it showed me how to get my debt. Roll D8 for weapon. Compared to this? Or is it saying I already have a weapon? It's the cyber deck. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna assume the cyber deck thing that he's holding is my weapon. Okay. And then I need to roll my debt, which I'll do. It's gonna be a 6, dang. Oh, wait. 6d10 times 1k for debt? What the? 6d10. Here's 2. That's 60. That's 95. I'm just gonna say it's a lot. I don't feel like doing all that math. Then we have some cool weapons. But yeah, all my creds are gone. I didn't realize I'm in debt to the Corbo machine. I get it. I get it. And this is our armor, which I think my class had armor already. D2 for armor. So I think that's what my armor is. But the options include no armor, tier 0, style guard, tier 1, D2 damage. Just looks like clothes. So I assume that's what I have, I guess. I think this would have been easier if I hadn't chosen a class ahead of time. So I'd probably go no class first to just understand how to build a character. And then once you understand that, then class up. You have a debt of 3d6 times 1,000. 2, I don't know, let's find out. 3. 2, your distant relative, a corrupt politician's assistant. All right. Corrupted politician's assistant. Some items available to you. Oh my gosh. Take a look at this. We've got items. We've got so many items. So, I will say this pink is, like, for me, extremely hard to read. It kind of looks good on camera. But in person, focus, you can do it. You can do it. It's kind of hard to read in person. You can get a fake ID, a first aid kit. That seems like standard equipment. You have equipment in gold, kind of spray painted, which looks great. Pulverized acid, RFID card, splicer. Oh, some of these items are illegal, and it says here, half the fun is trying. Yeah, for sure. I love a text that makes me work for it. If you're not working for it, you don't love it, you know. Some transport items, housing, other services, and food. Yeah, I love the metallic ink. It's great. Oh my god. Just every page of this is a work of art, right? And I'm pretty sure they used a different font for every single page number. I think that was like one of the Easter eggs. Yeah. Weapons for sale. Sniper rifle, flashbang, hand grenades. Got some ammo. Booster mods. Drugs. I want me some of that red juice. Give me some healing. Red pain, sleep, dirt. Or I think it's vert, not dirt. Cybertech. I'm gonna roll a d20 and we'll read what I roll. 10. Smart Jack. Enhanced cerebral RCD links enabling you to use smart tech to its full potential. I.e. smart guns is what's highlighted there. Also, this art is really cool. I love it. I don't know what this is. These are apps. Custom-made cartridges and cassettes. I'm reading this up here. With the ability to hack tech and physically affect your surroundings when slotted into a cyber deck. That's what my character has. To use an app, you need to be jacked into your deck and have the app loaded into one of its slots. While jacked in, you perform all non-app actions with +2 DR. Test knowledge, DR 12. And to remind everyone, the DR stands for... way back here. DR stands for difficulty rating. DR 12, successfully activate an app. A fumble burns the app for the day. And triggers a backlash. Each app use adds +1 to the risk of fumbling when using app until the next day. So it's like a midly keyboard, is that what that's called? So roll D8 for weapon and D12 for armor. Cyberdeck comes with the class. Yeah. And then this is really cool. I'm taking in this art. There's a lot to take in here. Congratulations on catching them off. I don't even know where to start. Cut or copy the last 10 minutes of stored information from any type of recording or surveillance device. Beacon worm. Place a tracker into a device or cybertech, enabling you to track its movements in real time for the coming D4 weeks. That's very cool. This is a lot of flavor, a lot of really interesting flavor here. Hacking without apps. Gathering information through non-app hacking requires a cyber deck and is time-consuming downtime activity. Test knowledge to break into data nodes. Failing the test means that the hacker is discovered, and the data owners and their SecOps team will respond somehow. A fumble triggers a backlash. And then we have a way of getting more apps. Oh, and here's our backlashes. Is it D20 or D100? I can't read that number. I think it's D20. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, I'm going to roll a 20 to see which backlash I get for fun. That is a 12. Feedback hits you for D3 damage. Unknown to you. Unknown to you. Dangerous data is also copied to your deck, and several people or organizations are willing to kill to get a hold of that data. They will know who you are when you next use an app. Ah, I see. What's this? Nano powers. Yes, I want to learn more about the nano powers. We've been teased about the nano powers, but we have not unlocked them yet. Strange powers. Rumored to have an infection of alien bacteria riding nanobots that first appeared in the incident's aftermath. As a host for this parasitic menace, you are granted curious powers. A blessing, or perhaps you are merely a conduit for something you cannot comprehend. Each power comes linked with a random infestation, which may trigger and make your day worse. Test presence, difficulty rating 12, when you want to use your power. Success means you activate the power. A failure hurts you for D2 damage. And a fumble also triggers the infestation linked to the power. Each nano use adds +1 to the risk of fumbling when using nano powers until the next day. All right, is it D12? Let's roll a nano power. I just like rolling. 2. Pineal gland stimulation. For D4 rounds, you can feel nearby data flows, and you can hear a short conversation or message, sense the direction of a large data source, or use the last few seconds of the most recently recorded information on a device. Or see the last few seconds. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That could be really fun in RP situations. There's a lot of flavor here that I feel like maybe isn't in Morkborg. Maybe it is a thicker book. I feel like it's like double the size of Morkborg. And then we have infestations. This is a D20. Let's see what kind of infestation we got. That's gonna be a 7. Brittle bones. Your strength counts as 1 less for calculating carrying capacity. A sudden vibration, the sound of shattering glass, extreme pain. You take 1 point of damage for each item you are carrying. Ooh. Yike. Oh, look at that guy. He seems fine. These are the glitches. I have 1 glitch. You begin with D2 glitches unless your class says otherwise, and regain them by rolling that D2 or class-based die again after you've spent all your glitches and have had the chance to do 2 best. You can use them to deal maximum damage with 1 attack. Reroll. Oh, they're like little advantage things, and they have options. Lower damage dealt to you. Neutralize a crit or fumble. So that's cool. That's cool. Hit points. Toughness plus D8. It took me a second to wrap my head around that, but I got it now. I understand toughness is a skill. So, and our max hit points are 11 for fix. Toughness plus D8, but never less than 1. And then we have some tables. I guess what happens when you lose HP? Punks start with 0 HP. So when you have 0 HP, you roll a D8. So let's say my character, that happened to them. What happens? 8. Dead. Unless you can pay. unless you can pay. So it says dead with an asterisk, and then there's another paragraph over here. If you have a personal bank account with at least 1K, there's a 50% chance. Oh my gosh, excuse me. There's a 50% chance for an emergency team to reach you in time to save your life. If you are at 0 or minus 1 HP, add an additional 0 to the bill for each negative HP thereafter. Oh my gosh. Someone in Psy Rage goes berserk. Temporarily gains +1. I think that relates to this. There's an arrow. Okay. Emergency body modification. Okay. What is this? Body table, if necessary. D6 for side. Alright. 2. It's left side. Cost for a cybernetic prosthesis, including the table. These do not increase the Psy Rage difficulty rating. Okay. 3. Jaw. Oh, I need an emergency jaw modification. The nature and source of Psy Rage, a post-incident phenomenon, remains a mystery despite numerous corp-funded scientific studies, nano-infestations, and rogue AI hacker interfaces, and unconfirmed theories, but most court cases rule user negligence to be the main reason. Because of this, Psy Rage is a breach of contract with dire consequences. As clearly stated in the undecipherable depths of the device's end-user license agreement. So mechanically, more missions, more money, more plot armor. Seems so. It seems so. For some reason, I was under the impression that this game is deadly, but like also a little bit more story-driven than Morkborg. Like from what I understand, Morkborg is like, hey, thank you so much for the follow, Merlin the Beard. Thanks for popping by. Feel free to say hi in chat. But I could be wrong about that, but that's sort of what my thought process is. Oh no! Merlin the Beard did his first ever dice roll, and it was a 1, and he is now muted. I don't know their pronouns, I'm so sorry. This person is now muted for 60 seconds. I'm so sorry, that is your introduction to my channel. I hope you had a good time. Was it worth it? Initiative. Okay, so here's our initiative. I love it. Oh, you need a jaw replacement? Yeah, no, that's user error, so it's on you. Roll initiative. Roll d6. 1 to 3 enemies act first. We got a moth. Oh, congrats on your moth catching. Enemies act first, PCs act first. I like that. It's a 2. Enemies act first. If necessary, agility plus d6 to determine who acts first within the group. I like that there's an option for that. I have a 0 to my agility, so it would just be a d6. Melee, test strength. So this is how we run combat. Does it just fit on this 2-page spread? Yes, this is the combat, so it's not super complicated. I'm glad you had a laugh. This is just... Is my moth showing up? Am I just not looking? It's gotta be showing up, right? Not that it matters, really. I really like this. Seems pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I think this might also be at the back. Yeah. So it also has like a reference at the back for combat and no more moth. It's not showing up. I don't know how to fix it because my overlay is on. You know, we never know what's up with the bots. Guys, we're only halfway through this book. Then we have some optional combat modes, which include cover, aiming, range. Hits always hurt is fun. Because, I mean, we always like to hit. We have some time. A round is enough time to traverse a normal-sized room and either attack once, activate an app, or use Nano. 10 rounds make up about a minute. Rest. After counting your bullets, sit down and hydrate, breathe, take 10, restore d4 HP. Eat, drink, and sleep for a full night and restore d6 HP. If you don't eat, you are unable to recover HP, and each day without food or drink, you lose d4 HP. All tests are plus difficulty rating per day without rest. First impressions. When meeting people whose reaction is uncertain, roll 2d6. Ah, reaction rolls. I've heard so much about reaction rolls. Big fan of your work. I have been dying to check out both of these works. But one. Oh, well, thanks so much. Thanks so much for popping by, and thanks so much for the kind words. I do so appreciate it. Who doesn't love to hear their work is loved? 7. Oh, we can't listen to that. I'm sorry. That's not copyright free. Back to Dungeon Glitch we go. Hope you all enjoyed that peek into my playlist. That's gonna be a 7. Indifference and confusion. That's how I feel about all of you in chat. Okay. Do we think this is a hard game for? Hard game for a first-time game master. That's hard for me to say since I haven't run it. I think it would depend on if they've played. To be honest, right? Like if they've played Cyborg and they're familiar with the rules as a player. I don't want this in my face. Let me just move this. Nobody freak out. I'm sliding this. Nope, everybody's fine. Okay. It's so much better. I meant to scoot it closer before I started streaming so that the camera would be like over here, and then I didn't. From what I understand of board games, I believe the players do most of the rolling while a GM narrates with. Yeah, that's kind of my understanding. But really, when it comes to games, the GM is sort of the arbiter of the rules. Is that not true? So the GM would need to have a good handle on the rules. That said, I think they've been pretty simple. The combat looks like it might be like the trickiest thing, but also there's like this nice reference table at the back. Like there's so many reference tables. The reaction table we just rolled on is also back here. So I don't think it would be too hard. I think it'd be a lot easier. And like D&D seems easy because there's so much to reference, but I think this would be easy to kind of roll into. Ah, I'm thirsty. All right. Then we have morale. Enemies test for morale when their leader is down. Half the group is eliminated. I'm gonna put this here because it's cool. Oh, you can't see it there. Put this here because it's cool. Okay. Leveling up. We won't dive into that right now. But it does look like it is like a milestone leveling system. You're not counting HP or EXP or anything like that. The game master decides when a character should improve. It can be after completing a mission or two, fulfilling set targets, or getting enough cred. Either way, you get more HP and ability changes, it looks like. You get both. Ooh, it's just completely black spread. This is great. Is this the foes show no mercy? They won't. All right, what is this? Is this the adventure? Oh, this is foes. God, of course. This is a bestiary, right? So these are our monsters. What are their... So this is what stat block looks like. Yeah. I'm gonna zoom you in. So generic SecOp or Gangoon, sadistic soldiers in service of their new capitalists or other crime lords. They have HP of 6, morale of 7, no armor. So we address the morale back here. So morale of 7. Enemies. Okay, so that's how you test. Sorry, it's down here. Enemies test for morale when their leader is down, half the group is eliminated, or single. So if a 2d6 roller is greater than their morale score, they either flee or surrender. So that's why the morale score is important. It determines if he flees or surrenders. He has no armor, which is great. We love no armor. And then a d6 pistol. Oh, and it has like a bribe. So if you want to bribe him, that's cool. So anyway, this is like the typical stat block for creatures in here, it looks like. Oh. The Raging Menace. Violent Violence worshipping cybernetic freaks, enhanced for combat, efficiency, and empathy. Repression, here they are, pushed over the edge. Every cyberpunk's nightmare mirror image. Cool. And then we have some stats that are right here. More stuff. So a little bit of lore and more stats. Oh, there's a D6 over here. Oh, drones. This is a cool page. More stats. Oh, this is really cool. Enhanced beasts. Of course, the beasts have been enhanced by the cybernetic side droids. So we got some options for potential robots or droids to fight. That's awful, and we hate it. This is cute. I didn't think there'd be something cute in this book. A whitetail, a myth, a ghost, eerily large eyes, a body like smoke. It moves with purpose, stealing tech and vanishing without a trace. Oh, and it has phases. The whitetail's maw is a miasmic cocktail of nanites and alien spores. Test toughness, difficulty rating 12, or victims bleed from facial orifices, suffering D3 damage each round for the following 3 rounds. Okay, whitetail. This is a headhunter, a skittering horror, never alone, eye spurt, cyro radiation, latent nano-infection, threat. It only has an HP of 3. Freezing gaze. When hit by their attack, test toughness, difficulty rating 14, or your gear freezes, giving all your actions a +2 difficulty rating equal to your armor die. Small and hard to hit, D14 when attacking them. Difficulty rating 14 when attacking them. And I like that they like have loot. So like you get an intact eye if you kill one of those guys. And I think a couple of the creatures in here have that about them. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a monster page. It's just got stats. Vehicles. This is a cool page. Mechs. I didn't know there were mechs in this game. Combat vehicles. The awe-inspiring pinnacle of mankind's murderous ingenuity. Bipedal constructs of war death personified in steel. Destroyers of worlds. Either remotely piloted, traditionally operated, or in worst case, fully automated, self-aware, and AI-imbued. The horrifying end state of humanity's desire for fusion-powered, blood-soaked cyber apotheosis. And then we have some stats. So cool. Data. So these are some roll tables. Oh, this is just... I think this is just all of... These are more? Because my quirk earlier was chewing gum, so it just seems like there's more, and I don't see chewing gum on here. So that's great that there's more. Even more tables. Got a mission generator. That's cool. With a reward table. A job target generator. Location generator. Location features. Security, like lots of generators right now. Corporation generator, cult generator. All of this is very cool. D100 events. What event do we want to encounter? Let's roll D100. I love a good... Where's it? No. There you are. Oh no! So that's on nice. 64. What event do we encounter? 64. Two people wearing Halo headsets sitting slumped against a wall in a pool of sweat and piss. That is the event we encounter. Oh, a net event. I also want to do a net event. That's a 10. Long black tentacles slither all over the area, grabbing at data storage, then suddenly retract, leaving only a lingering smell of blown out match. Very fun. Very cool. This is rad art. We're nearing... Okay, so this is the introductory adventure. It is a cyborg heist. What is interesting about this is the paper texture has changed. It is now like a uncoated paid for. This is all satin, so it's like very, you can see how reflective it is. And then this is uncoated. And what's nice about that is you can write on it. Like you can hear the difference. So we'll just do a quick flip through in case somebody wants to run it. I don't want to give away too much, but it's a very cool. It's not like a huge adventure, it looks like. Oh, and then here's some more information about the corpse. So we have a corp index. Yeah. So that is Cyborg. That's the book. But Free League, again, love the buy ribbons for sure. Free League was so generous, they sent me the Cyborg asset pack. So we're going to take a quick look at that. Yeah, it's cool that they changed the paper textures. So this is an adventure. One side is this really cool poster. If you can't tell, I vibe with these colors. It's kind of my whole thing. Like there's my keyboard up there, and like here's my little timer clock. Like this is my color scheme. So this is probably going to be hung up somewhere for me, just because I think the art is incredible. But on the back, you have a whole adventure with, oh, it's upside down, with the Reaper. I can't read that font. I can't read the font. Reaper Repo. The job. Dojoy Asvarta Reaper Doc hires the PCs to steal Killmatch's VIP new chrome legs. The design was allegedly stolen from Doc Joy in a break-in a few weeks back. The offer is 5k creds and one of 3 random cybertech. The legs have to be delivered within 36 hours. Any damage will result in a pay deduction. So then it comes with a map. It comes with NPCs on the bottom, as well as some random events, aftermath. Like this is the whole adventure. And you can get this in the asset pack, and it's a very cool poster. Oh, this was the front of the asset pack. I just wanted to show how thematic it is. I just think it's really cool looking. How it like looked like it was printed in this like plastic baggie. So the asset pack comes with the character sheet pad, which I was using earlier to build my character, which is really cool and nifty. And there's 50. That's the size. It's a little bit smaller. Sorry. It's a little bit smaller than the actual book. Just a tiny bit smaller, but that's cool. So then it also comes with the poster size map of the city, which I'll show you in a moment. Adventure Reaper Repo. It is Reaper Repo, which we just looked at. And a location pad. And the location pad is probably the coolest thing aside from the character pad. I think the character pad is like so nifty. This is huge. This is the city map. So this is on this side, I'm gonna yell. On this side, we have the corporations. I'm helping. On this side, we have all the corporations. And then on this side is the city map. It's huge. It's a big map. So a lot bigger than what is in the book. And then we have the location pad, and I think the location pad is the coolest of all the items included. Not that anything is cooler than anything else. I just think this is a really nifty thing that they've done, that they've made. So it's thick. This is like a big pad. This is where it's all sealed. Let me lift you up. So this is how thick it is. This is just a bunch of paper. It's uncoated, so you can write on it. The location pad includes maps of a cargo ship, a clinic, a corp office, a dive bar, a factory, a go ruin, a laboratory, a luxury villa, a nightclub, a penthouse, a sewer hideout, a shopping mall, a street alley, a subway train, and a warehouse. Oh, and then it also includes a black site, a bodega, cable junctions shaft, clandestine drug lab, coffin hotel, cold storage unit, data crypt, derelict drilling rig, dilapidated amusement plaza, dusk oasis, junkyard, kill match arena, net VIP loft, private zoo, small run drown office, spa retreat, street food vendor, underground anarchist art commune, and virtual world. So why is this so cool? Going back up. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure the situation out. So these are maps that you can fill in. And that's what's so cool about it. I don't know why I thought I would need like to do 2 spread. Sorry, wait, I'm still figuring focus. There you go. And you could do it. So you have a map with blank spaces, plenty of room to write, as you can see. Here's the cyborg book for size reference. I don't have a banana, unfortunately. But then it has some options. So you could roll a d6. Let's go ahead and roll one. 4. This is a mobile platform for deep sea construction. And there's some containers on here that hide a living mind controlling rust. And someone seemingly dropped by someone who recently walked past, there's a key marked safe. So already we have some details about this place just by rolling a d6 for each one of these tables. And yeah, so this is your map. What's nice is there's multiple of it. So I think there's 2 of each map. Let's be realistic. How often are you going to want to run? Oh, there's 3. So there's 3 of each map. And that's true for like all of these. So here's the clinic. You can focus. Oh. You gonna? It does not. It's like, I don't see it. It can't hurt me if I don't look at it. I don't know why I just want to focus on it. But so this is a clinic, and it has also a map and another 3d6 table. I don't know why I just want to focus. I thought my focus situation... Ah, there we go. Factory, shopping mall. I'm just kind of randomly flipping. Sorry. The bodega. I don't know. Let's build a bodega. I want to. It seems fun. A bodega. And it has a space for notes, and it has your map, which is really, 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 really cool. It is a hole in the wall, reeks like the arid stink of the city streets, a daily ritual site for hangover salary talk in need of artificial coffee. As a side hustle, it's also a front for a digital piracy offering jailbroken apps, cracked holo games, and heavily artifacted virtual flicks with terrible audio. And then aside from cred, in the register, there's also... I just rolled 3 1s in a row. An autographed VIP Polaroid framed behind the counter. So it gives you like a little glimpse into like what your bodega could be. And again, it's full. It's just a ton of empty maps that are a good size that you can write on. Virtual world map is pretty cool. So lots of opportunity there. It's so big. Sorry. Street food vendor right there. So just very cool. Very cool stuff. Thank you so much, Free League, for sending that to me. I hope anybody who tuned in and took a peek. Oh yeah, I wanted to give a closer look to actually I already kind of did, but I'll give just another glimpse. This was the character sheet pad. Which I should have wrote my dagger. No, no, that was the other game we built a character in. I didn't have a dagger in this one. But it's pretty cool. I think it shows how simple it is to build a character. So let's close up on that. You get 50 sheets of this. That's in the cyber asset pack, and I'll throw a link to the Morkborg collection on Free League Store one more time in chat. And this just goes to all their Morkborg stuff, but you'll see the Cyborg asset pack as well as the core rulebook that we just went through. But that's everything that I had to share with you today. I